We made it through 2 severe storm systems and more heavy rain is in the forecast. I'm Chief Meteorologist Mackenzie Lake. Happy Wednesday, everyone. First things first, I want to show just how powerful this storm system was with my radar mosaic. So late yesterday, we saw those showers pushing into San Luis Obispo. Then the cells intensified as they crossed over Santa Ynez and Lompoc, and even here in Santa Barbara, we saw quite a few severe thunderstorm warnings going into effect issued by the National Weather Service. This system had a ton of rotation associated with it. We saw heavy downpours and gale force winds. Well, we have more rain in the forecast. We'll get to that in a minute, but look at how impressive the storm totals are when it comes to Monday and Tuesday added together. Over 1.5 inches here in Santa Barbara, over 2 inches in Ventura, and a lot of these storms, I was monitoring them yesterday afternoon, they parked over San Luis Obispo. That's why we measured in over 3 inches. We'll likely add another inch or so as we head through Thursday because that is our next round of severe weather, and this is the time frame I want to spend most of my time talking about. Here's my future track. So you'll likely see a few pop-up showers this afternoon. Don't be caught off guard. We'll have some heavy cells crossing over our coastal waters, but very fast-moving and light rain expected for the interior portions of California. As we head through the overnight hours, we'll watch for our clouds to increase and then take a look here. Our next round of rain begins early tomorrow morning. A few time frames I want to point out. 4:30 in the morning, heavy cells over San Luis Obispo, Paso Robles, and Morro Bay. Even some moderate showers crossing over Santa Maria. We'll start to see our light rainfall pushing in here in Santa Barbara, but 6 o'clock in the morning through 8 o'clock in the morning is when I'm suspecting we'll see the heaviest showers here in Santa Barbara. Look, a massive storm cell dropping heavy rain in the Santa Ynez Mountains, but moderate to heavy rain along the beaches as well. Not looking much better over in San Luis Obispo as a big plume of red pops up in my graphic, and you'll notice here about 2 more hours of heavy cells as well over Santa Barbara. So that's going to be making a very messy commute for you. If you live down in Ventura, expect some of your heavier rain to appear right around the time that you're heading out to work, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning. Still some spotty showers expected behind this system. However, it is moving quite rapidly. We'll see the showers early in the morning, but by lunchtime, most areas might have a few pop-up showers, but will start to dry out pretty quickly. Here's our 5 p.m. time frame. More spotty showers inland, isolated cells, all moving so quickly, likely not adding much as far as precipitation. But with the bulk of the moisture, 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning, I think we're going to add at least another inch. Here's my future track rainfall. 1 inch here in Santa Barbara, 1 inch in San Luis Obispo, and the rest of the coverage zone right around 1/2 inch. So we'll have to see how this storm develops over the next couple of hours, but keep in mind, although our Wednesday is dry, I'm still tracking a lot of activity in our waters. We have high surf advisories for areas highlighted in purple, 10 to 15 foot waves, local sets upwards of 18 feet. And we also have the possibility of coastal flooding right around high tide times, 7 a.m. through 11 a.m. We also have a winter storm warning. Early this morning, we saw a dusting of snow in our broadcast peak camera and snow rates down to 3,500 feet, a good amount of snow associated with this storm system. So here's my zoomed out version. Low pressure up to the north. This is cold front number 3 that's passing through. Heavy rain expected, but moving so quickly that will dry out fast. Friday, we're holding dry. Saturday looks mostly dry. You'll likely see a few hours of sunshine out there, but dry weather doesn't last for long. Sunday into Monday, this is cold front number 4 passing into the area. I mean, hard to not lose count at this point. And even into Monday and Tuesday, another round of rain, but you'll notice Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, all of these greens look to be quite light shades. I don't know that we'll see these indications of heavy rainfall in the extended. We'll have to keep an eye on how those storm cells develop as well. But when all is said and done, sweaters, rain boots, umbrellas, you'll need to have it all out. Here's our temperatures today. We're about 10 to 15 degrees below average. 40s as high temperatures inland. Some areas tonight sub-freezing and quite drastically sub-freezing. Down to 27 degrees in California Valley. The coastline down into the 40s. You'll definitely need those car heaters on. And keep in mind, early tomorrow morning, some of the heavier rain begins again.